us from Real Talk Sports. How big was Al's play? 113 apiece. He gets the big three-pointer and then a block on Trey. How big was that as far as a shift in momentum for the game?
It was huge. At the time we needed a big play, and Al came through for us. Hit the big shot in the corner, big defensive stops, rebounds, and that's the course. That's like what you need. 48 minutes to play. And, we finished it off.
How much do you enjoy coming back to Atlanta, being from here? I saw a lot of your family members out here. What does it mean for you to kind of play in basically your hometown?
No, it means a lot. I talk about, I remember my first Atlanta Hawks game. I was 7 years old. My aunt bought me tickets, and I remember sitting in the nosebleeds. And, to be now, fast forward, 19, 20 years later, to be in the playoffs and advancing to the next round is a blessing. And it's probably a kid that was probably sitting up there, 7-year-old, that was probably watching me today, feeling the same way I was feeling back then. So my message to him is, good luck. I'll be waiting.
What was that mindset from Game 5 to Game 6?
Just had to come out and just lock in even more. Drop one on our home floor. Felt like we had control of the game most of the time in Game 5, and down the stretch we just gave it away. And tonight, kind of felt like Atlanta had control of the game for the most part, where it was back and forth, and we was able to pull away at the end. And it ain't got to be pretty; you just got to figure out how to do it, and that's what we did.
Jaylen, what happened in the last 5 minutes? Why were you guys so good? What clicked in?
Just winning time, I guess. Adrenaline. Just that will, that perseverance to finish the game. It was close. Both teams was exchanged blows. We was both tired, and we didn't want to be the team going back home with a L. So we just found a way to win.
Can a series like this make you guys better for the next series?
I think so. I think the way I describe it is like in the playoffs, you got basketball, you got execution, and then you got this like fight that's kind of going on. And Atlanta, they might not have had all of the X's and O's, but they fought. They fought us. They offensive rebounded. They played hard. The effort. They used their athleticism. They didn't back down from no challenges. And that's what we needed to step up, was the fight of the game. And that's where we had to match that intensity in the last couple of minutes down the line.
Joe took ownership of the kind of stagnancy in the last game. He said he was much more pleased this game, and not that it was playing faster. I think his words was helter-skelter, because that just mattered making kind of quick decisions. What did you like about how you guys executed in that stretch?
I think we just composed ourselves a little bit more. That was it, got our spacing. There was no need to rush. If we get our right spacing and we're aggressive, we're going to be able to get a good look. And we did. We got some big looks down the line, and they went down. Al hit one, I think Smart hit two. And, that's what we needed, to hit some big shots down the line.
Jaylen, Trey said in his presser, he said that you guys played real tough. And basically, even saying that you guys are on a mission right now. You feel like you're the best team going forward. How do you feel?
Some kind words, but for us, in the playoffs, none of that matter. And we saw examples of that in this series. You got to come out and be ready to play and be ready to go. No matter what it looked like on paper, no matter what it looked like, in the media and the news, you got to come out and play basketball. You got teams that's not going to back down. You got guys that's going to come out and test you. And Atlanta Hawks did that. They came out and they fought. They came out and they played. They competed. DeAndre Hunter, good young developed player. He came out and hurt us. Bogey made big shots. Congo, I love his game. He's consistent. He protects the rim. He's athletic. They just came out and they played, man. And you got to be ready to play, regardless of what your name is on the front or the back. You just got to hoop.
You guys have some history, obviously, with Philadelphia, both in the playoffs and a lot of regular season games. How is this team different? How will they test you differently than maybe some of the teams you've seen in the past?
How is Philly going to test us different?
Yeah.
We know, they're going to bring the fight. Philly's a tough environment to win. They crowd gets involved into the game. It's going to be fun. We already know they got some great players. And Joel Embiid, James Harden and company. So it's going to be another test again. We're going to have to get ready to fight again, and I'm up for it, and I can't wait.
Jaylen,
Last question.
back here, whatever. That inbounds play where they couldn't get in 4 times, just how big was that for you guys, kind of like as an epitomization of everything you try to do in crunch time?
That's great. Tough position where the ball was. They had Trey taking it out, who is their best passer. But in that position, you put a bigger guy on the ball, you can't see nothing. So we took advantage of that. Made sure that we switched and came together, and they couldn't get the ball in bounds, and that sealed the game for us.
Thank you, Jaylen.